What's up YouTube, Jay's Vape HQ. Time to check in again, done a bit of shopping today, payday, gone out, see what we can get. So today I've gone and picked up, for the purposes of this review and for the love of everything that I've seen about it, it seems amazing but I really want to know how it is myself. Gone out, got myself the VooPoo Too Kit. Now it's the VooPoo 2 along with the U-Force tank. So today we're going to have a look, we're going to take it down, see what things are like, going to fill that tank up, have a deeper look into the details, see what there is inside the box, and yeah, let's go for it. So we shall, for the first time, unbox this lovely VooPoo right here. Nice. I haven't used this one yet, as you can see it's still in the packaging, and it does look absolutely beautiful. I'm unsure if my camera's going to focus. I'm sorry, I do not have a professional camera at the moment, but I do want to get one at some point. So fortunately you'll have to live with me on my phone. What a shame. So this is the VooPoo 2. Okay, let's put that aside. What else do we have in this box? In this box, we also have a couple of goodies that like to fall out. Okay, so we got the VooPoo Change for You. Please read the instructions carefully before using this product. Sorry, the produce. I've never understood the produce when it comes to something that is not actually edible. But hey, instructions, because we're going to read them before we can use it. So that's what it tells us to do. So, yeah, you see that? Okay. And you see that? And that one there. Feel free to stop here anytime. And that will purely be for the simple fact of I ain't reading instructions. I know how to use a vape. It's pretty obvious to myself by now. If you're not sure how to use a vape, best thing to do your research. Basically, get your mod, get your batteries, put it in, know what you're doing. Get your tank regulated, of course, if you're only just vaping. Stick your tank on top, put it on whatever watts it can handle. Your tank will always tell you on the coil, unless you're getting an RDA, but that's why I say tank. And you'll be able to control the wattage from there and breathe it straight in. That's a basic sub-ohm mod. And here we've got the U-Force manual and instructions. So, do not use it pregnant or breastfeeding. When you add e-liquid to the atomizer, please let the atomizer stand for 8 minutes. That's obvious. Yeah. This is just the basic, the basic tank stuff. So, just a couple of pictures on how to assemble. Hopefully, it will focus on the image. I am noticing that it is changing colours like mad. I do hope that this isn't the case on the YouTube video, because unfortunately I can't do anything to edit that. There's your instructions, guys. Yep, there's some more on warranty card. Don't know what their returns policy is like. This is the first VooPoo product I have owned, but hopefully we won't have no issues and we won't need to use this, but just in case, we're not going to throw that one. Okay, now also inside the box we've got wire. I do strongly recommend only use it for your firmware upgrades, or if you are using it for emergency charging purposes. Don't consistently charge with a USB. I highly do not recommend it, just because it can cause unlevel charging, it can cause batteries to short, just the basic things like that. You really don't want to risk it. You want to keep your mod in one piece, charge your batteries externally is the best thing to do. Little bag of trinkets. So we've got a coil here, we've got some spare O-rings, presume they're for the tank. I don't think they will fit on the mod anywhere to my knowledge, but hey, we've all seen some weird mods in our time. We got one spare Pyrex tube, also for the tank, and 1 bag of silica gel. Get rid of that. 1 U-Force tank. Just for the jump shot there, it seems my phone decided it wanted to store memory in other locations. I really need to get a proper camera because it will just drive me mad otherwise, and I can't be dealing with this. So we were looking at the U-Force tank. Now you may get the box. On the box it says the following. Are we still going to get coloured writing on this? I really hope not. Okay, let me just read this out to you, it's much easier. So you get the VooPoo Too 180 temperature control watt. You get 1 glass tube. I presume it's not glass, I presume it's Pyrex. It's just said as glass as it behaves in the same way. Just tends to be a lot more stable when it comes into heat. The Genie chip card, which is... did not get shown actually. Did I drop that as well? Yes, I seem to have dropped that one. So this is actually the chipset that's within the VooPoo 2. I don't know much about this. I'm not going to sit here and tell you what I do. I've never used the mod. I've literally gone out, bought it today, and straight away I want to give you my first initial view on it. I don't want to sit there, try it out for a week and be like, okay, I think this. No, I want you to have the first hand view, see what it's like. Let me know for yourself, if you go out and get it, what you think. Do you think the same? Right, you get the U-Force tank, 1 coil head, which was in the bag, the USB cable, 6 gasket rings, 2 user manuals, that's 1 for the mod and 1 for the tank. And you get your warranty card, which all has been shown. So now, let's take a dive down, have a look at the mod, see what we're working with here. So then, as I mentioned guys, this is the VooPoo 2. Now, sorry about the glare, that is the flash on the camera. As I did also mention, this is my mobile phone, but as you can see, this is the green and blue, sort of like a lizard scale version of the VooPoo. Now, as we have a look here, magnetic sliding doors, amazing, absolutely love it. Quick lock into place, they're not going to fall easily. Don't let it deceive you. It's not just 1 battery, just because that's all you can see. I'll wait for that bit actually. So we'll lock that back up. Wait for the camera to focus again, and there we go. We'll bring it over to the next side, and bam, there's another. So we have a twin battery system. It's not 1 battery, though it is a very smart one. It can operate on 1 battery. So as you see there, it's the VooPoo 2. Your 510 connector on top, clean, flush, doesn't have nothing sticking out over the top. Now, dimensions do say on the box that it is 33mm. Now, I'm not sure if that's tested here or if that's tested here, but on the other hand, I know that it can accommodate your standard 24mm. So I'm happy with that. I'm not sure if you want to use a bigger RDA or if you want to use a bigger RTA or something like that. Don't go ahead and throw something like the Aroma Miser Titan on there. That's a bit too much. But this, for what it does, is amazing. Also, different colours on the underneath, which is cool. And you know what's even better? There goes the tank. Okay, we'll do it with this one. This one clearly doesn't want to stay open, but it's not very easy to do. It's just I've got sticky fingers. Did you see that? Did you see? That was amazing. I love the fact that it can do this. Now, I realised this as I was flipping my camera over, because I actually have to record this video in 3 different segments because it's annoying. I hate my phone. It doesn't do what you want it to do. But hey, maybe one day they'll make something that can actually call and do other stuff too. Till then, stuck with this. Right, forget it. Off the subject of my phone. This is one of the sliding doors of the VooPoo. So you've got a lovely little marble effect colour there. And we got this. It's even got the texture of like a lizard scale sort of feel to it. Little bits of some shaping around there that just makes it, just paying the attention to details, really nice. One thing I will mention is, not quite sure if you can see that they do come fitted on already, these colours onto the panels, but here there is a little bit of the sticker sticking off. It may just be the fact that it was this one, it was just one bad one from the lot. It's always the case, but it's always nice to have a heads up, so I thought I would inform you. So they are also marked on the top there. This is the B plate. So this is for second battery. Nice and easy. Slip it back on, stick it in. Sorry if I keep going off screen, guys. It's hard to look over my phone whilst I'm trying to do the video at the same time. So yeah, nice and easy. Slip it open, slip it open, slip it closed, closed again. They do not just fall out of place. It's not something that can easily come undone. Though I have noticed the magnets aren't the best. They are good quality. They are not the best by any means. So if you're wearing baggy trousers and you're keeping things in your pockets, don't put the VooPoo in there, to my recommendation. Not going to tell you what to do. If you want to do that, you go ahead, put it in your pocket with your keys jangling around, and you sit down, one of the panels comes open, and then all of a sudden it comes off in your pocket and it's rubbing up against your keys, and boom, next thing you know, you're up in flames in the bathroom, crying, wondering why you put the mod in your pocket. Now, I doubt very much the mod is going to do that. It's not the mod that causes that damage, it's all about your battery safety. So purely under battery safety grounds, don't put it in your pocket with your keys and your change. It's not worth it. So 510, brushed, clean, flush to the top. Oh, nice little bit of detail at the top there. I love that little shine that's giving off right now. Sorry guys, got a bit of lost in track there. Fire button, simple, it's a bit protrusive, could be a little better, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. It seems like a great mod from what I can see. I presume that should power up, that should power down. You've got your USB port there, OLED screen. Yeah, the mod isn't a fingerprint magnet, so I can hold it. It feels comfortable in my hand. It's like it was shaped specifically to fit comfortably within the hand. Okay, so we got the Super VooPoo. Obviously, Genie Vape, the ones who designed the chip. It's designed by VooPoo in California and assembled in China. Your battery ventilation on the bottom here. So they've got all grounds covered. There's obviously going to be grounds that can be improved. There are going to be things that people can see could be a little bit better. But I will say it's far from the worst mod I've ever used. Now, we'll get this one out of the way and we'll have a look at this. This is the U-Force tank. Nice, I know. At the same time, it looks a bit like a spruced up Kangatech. No offence. No offence in the slightest. Let's see. Do we have pros and cons? We'll wait. We will wait. So, your drip tip. Bigger than your 510, but I don't know if for certain it would be an 810 drip tip. I think it may actually be just a little smaller, possibly. Doesn't seem like it's the size of my usual drip tips. I don't have something to measure it with me right now. So, just have to go with it. Could possibly be an 810, but can't guarantee it. Okay, see, nice and clean down there. That is very bright. Kept in well. Pretty good condition. So yeah, as you can see, designed by VooPoo in California and assembled in China. VooPoo CE. Do not throw it in the bin. I wouldn't want to throw it in the bin, to be honest. Even if I don't like something, I always like to collect them. Let's open it up. Now, due to TPD compliancy, we have to purchase tanks as 2 mil or below, unfortunately. So we'll go with that. There is our base. This is where you will fit your coil heads into. Your airflow is fitting in there. I've not come across one with this particular design before. It has 3 airflow slots. Now, I don't know if you can see through there. I can just about. You can see through some pieces of either airflow. How the way the airflow works is it's a simple, rather than losing an O-ring, I will take that one out because it can be a bit fiddly when you've got hands the size of mine. No, okay, that doesn't want to come out. Okay, so we'll just show you here. It does lock. Now, when I open it slightly, I can still have the same airflow all the way around. I don't know if it's going to cause it to be turbulent because there is quite a deep well in there, so there is a lot of air motion, and the coil itself does not protrude much into that space, but we'll see. So yeah, it is even all the way around. It is 3 airflow holes. There is a nice bit of detail around the airflow here. Got the little holes there, just small etched lining around it, you know, just the little things that make it count. So move that one out the way also. Hey, let's not lose our drip tip, shall we? To the tank. Got your Pyrex tube. Now, as I was saying, TPD compliancy, so there's your coil. 0.4, 40 to 80, best at 55 to 65. Okay, fair enough. Nice, clean. One cable running straight through. Nice amount of cotton. Seems to be quite padded out. Doesn't seem like it would be one to dry out really quick. So, VooPoo have done this very smart thing working around the TPD compliance here. What they've done is they've put this little rubber piece in. Now this divides it down to a 1.8 milliliter tank. Don't quite know what it comes up to without that. Oh, we lost an O-ring there. Let's just pop that one back on. So removing that rubber piece does make your tank capacity higher. From the looks of the size of it, I'd say you're probably going to get about another 2 mil out of it. So maybe 3.5 to 4. Could be wrong, not too certain on that. We'll post links for more information in the description below, so please feel free to have a look. And then the top piece. Now it is top airflow, but look at that. So much easier. Now I've had the Smock TFV8 and the TFV12, and you've got that thing that spins all the way around. I think I broke 2 of the TFV8s and 1 TFV12 because I'm a bit heavy-handed. Now this is it's not hard to move, but it's got the resistance behind it. It's not going to leak out the top in my pocket. You know, it's going to be nice and easy to use. Now, it doesn't spin all the way open, so I'm not going to snap it off like I often did. So, but it's a pro for me. It's one thing that I do like about it. You may not find that a pro, but hey. So, let's reassemble this, bring it back up top, put some juice in it, stick some batteries in, and give it a whirl. So then, VooPoo 2. I don't know. Never been a tank person. Let's give it a hit. See how it goes. well, it's definitely got the hit. That's not a problem at all. A couple of things I forgot to mention is obviously I've got this currently on 52 watts. Now, you hold them, I can flip the screen. So that's the power down and the fire button. Hold these two, go into the menu. Now, I'm not sure if you can see, let's see if I can focus on that. Nope, it doesn't look like it's going. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. So, got the wattage, got the memory mode. Oh, it's going again. There we go. This is for a soft hit. This is to get the serial number. So you want your serial number, there's your serial number. And then you've got the versioning, which is the version 1.0.0.5. 5? Is it 5? No? 2. My apologies. 1.0.0.2. Now, there's not really much to play with on the settings for this, as it comes as standard, though there may be a little extra if you do the software. I'm not too certain myself. So we put this on wattage mode. Now if we hit this button 3 times, change to temperature control, stainless steel, nickel, titanium, back to the wattage mode again. So it is pretty basic to an extent. There's no way to like change the brightness and things like that, but like I say, don't know what you can do with it when it comes to the software updates. But as all, it's cloudy. It does hit straight away, no questions asked. Hit the button, fire, 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 fire. You get the gist. So we go to the temperature control mode. Now I'm not going to fire it on temperature control mode as such, but this is stainless steel, immediate, nickel, titanium. See, I'm not sure if you can hear it. It is the second I click the button, it fires. Don't really want to use it on the tank because I don't know what wire the tank is made of. As you saw, I dashed the instructions behind me because I've never seen them as instructions, they're destructions. You just start following things like that, you break stuff. I much prefer watch videos such as this one, maybe not this one, depends on how you feel about my videos, but that way gets me easier at getting to know things. So the mod overall, I'll give it a 7, maybe an 8 out of 10. It's got what it needs, basically. Can't really comment much on it. It fires straight away, it performs at the power that it's meant to. I mean, we'll go in, we'll change it to soft mode. Oh, no, didn't mean to do that. So, no. One thing I forgot to mention, pull this chair closer. You can lock the device. So that's the power up and the fire button. Though when you do, you can still no, it's not doing it now. Okay, I had an issue with this when I first took it out the box. I locked it and it was still changing power. Don't know why that was. Maybe it was just a little glitchy when I first opened it. Can't verify, I'm afraid. Yeah, it's just your basic box mod. So the 7 or 8 out of 10 does its job, fires well. As I say, you can lock it, you can unlock it, so you put it in your pocket, it's not going to fire. Now the tank. I don't like tanks. Never have. Don't like RTAs, don't like RDTAs, don't like tanks. This, I like it. I like it. I don't like it a lot, but I like it. Probably put it on par with the Clio 120. Clio 120, as it says, does its job. It goes up to 120 watts, fires fine. Thing is with that, you change coils fairly often. Would not put it into any comparison with the TFV8 or anything like that. The TFV8's a whole different world of things. Yeah, it does its job. It's a smart idea of the way that they put the little stopper in there, so you could actually sell it as a 2mm, but it wasn't a 2mm. So they got around it. It's a smart way of doing things. Overall, as the whole kit, I would give the kit an 8. Purely because it's got the customization of the panels. You can change them, take them off. Presume you'd probably be able to get customized ones. As I say, I'll probably leave a link below if I can find one. The fact that thought I'd show you this whilst I'm vaping it, just so you can see it for evidence. Battery B. I'll take that off. Okay. Pop out battery B. And we still have power. There we go. Can still fire it up to 80 watts. Smart concept if you forgot to change one of your batteries overnight. Really good idea. Outside of that, stock smaller version of the Gen 2 over 3, the WizMech. It's a good mod, sturdy, nice, sleek style and design, but it is a basic kit in my eyes. If I was going as rating it as a starter kit, I would probably give it a 9. But the fact that I'm rating it as a box mod overall, I do give it about an 8, 7 to an 8. Okay, pop that back in there because I don't want to drain one battery and not the other. It's good, it fires, it's direct, it's straight, it's clean, it's sleek, it's smart, it's customizable. I don't know, I don't really have any major complaints about it apart from the fact of it's turbulent. The tank itself is turbulent. I don't like that. I like to be able to walk down the road, like, let's see, I got my mech. There we go. Get the mech out. It's not really loud. You can't hear all the air rattling around in there. Then again, as I say, it is a tank. It does have an empty space in the airflow to go straight through, so you will get that air rattling around. But overall, it's quite good. So yeah, overall, I do give that a 7 to 8 out of 10. I do recommend buying it. It is quite a good piece of kit. It's quite nifty, customizable, pretty sleek. It is the only box mod that I'm using at the moment, even over the iJoy Captain. I don't know, it feels nice. It's got that nice feel to it, so I can hold it in my hand and it fits to the shape and it's comfortable. And probably put an RDA on it just because I don't like tanks and it's a bit loud. But yeah, do recommend, go out, give it a go. Also, end of the video, feel free, like, comment, subscribe, more videos to come up. Check out the last video that I've done of the Riot Squad Risen Liquids and more videos to come. Peace out.